For me, the third worst ride of the week came from Ryan Moore on Wordsworth. Now, this could be slightly harsh because I imagine he has ridden to instructions to find out more about the horse. Um, if we looked at it purely from a on the day only result and ride, I thought it was a very poor ride. But going forward, it's probably taught them a lot about the horse. They know what type of horse he is. I think this was almost a Melbourne Cup trial for Wordsworth. Does he stay the trip? Does he stay a really strong pace from the outset? Um, the answer was no, and I don't think he'll end up as a Melbourne Cup horse. If we took it purely on the one run and how he was ridden, and looking at as if they were going for this was a Group 1 top class race, it was a poor ride in the fact that Wordsworth had only ever been over 1 mile 7. He's up to 2 mile 5 here, and they're racing. Him and Ryan Moore and Holly Doyle on Nate the Great are racing with about a mile to go. You know, we're already getting to the last bit of Wordsworth's stamina, and he's being ridden along and being asked for a big effort far too early in the context of this race, and he's ended up paying for it. You know, he turned into the straight, he did get a few lengths clear, and then they all came past him. In terms of going forward, obviously it's taught them a lot about the horse. They'll understand, you know, the stamina limits that he has, but actually on the day, Ryan should have been a lot more patient if they'd really wanted to win this race. I would suggest that this wasn't the big plan, and they're not too bothered that he didn't win. They would have liked to, but as it didn't work, they've now, you know, ruled him out for the Melbourne Cup, so to speak. And I think that's where that's how they will view Wordsworth. There'll be other rides that have been disappointing, that connections and trainers and owners and whatever will be really disappointed with the result. Whereas I'm sure for Wordsworth they're like, that's frustrating, and they'll move on. But in terms of on the actual day, I thought this was a poor ride from Ryan Moore, but going forward it's probably not that bad.